parents, this publication was looking for an editor, and someone just threw that on my inbox, and I just applied, and you know, I was here. The next minute.
That's really good.
I was. It's a privilege to be working for one of the biggest brands.
So have you finished a year yet, or soon to be?
No, soon. This is my 8th month.
Okay.
8th or 7th month.
Okay, soon to be 1 year.
Yes.
Okay, and how has it been, like generally, both professionally and also considering what you've just described to everybody who's probably watching this interview, coming from that place of uncertainty, post-COVID, post leaving a job that maybe you felt either you'd hit a glass ceiling or it was not an environment that was doing justice to what you want to do, and now finding yourself in what is arguably, for those who don't know, Parents Magazine is one of the pioneer print magazines in Kenya. And this is actually, if I was to use an analogy, Parents is akin to Drum of South Africa. For South Africans have Drum, we had and we still have Parents, and it's a very big privilege since 1986. So you find yourself here now as an editor of print. And I would have to say this, even most people who knew about this did not know that Parents Magazine is still there, and they think it's something that's something of the past.
I know. I get into an Uber and people ask me, Parents is still like, I'm like, yes, it's always been there. It's always been in the supermarkets. I don't know why people, I think because guys no longer, well, I find the Kenyan reading culture a bit,
it's not there.
Like,
I mean, if you look at the people who read and those who don't,
exactly,
it's a very big figure.
It's
disproportionate
compared to a long time ago.
I
mean, guys used to look forward to the next issue, you know. So I think we need to do better in our reading culture. But yes, it's still there, and it's a privilege to be part of this. And it's not only, you said print only, but it's also digital. We have an e-paper monthly.
That's available on the website, I presume. Like if I wanted to get the digital copy, let's say, I can make my subscription via your website.
Yes, absolutely. So that's what we usually release first, the e-paper. And you'll see on my Instagram, I'm always posting the link so that guys can buy. It's only 220 shillings. I don't know if people prefer to read. I think it depends. There are some people who really just prefer to read the hard copy. I love to read the hard copy. I don't know. There's something about just,
I have that in common with you, because like my sister somewhere prefers the Kindle. She prefers, maybe she doesn't prefer the Kindle, but she can read a Kindle. But for me, who have tried reading on Kindle, I just can't. I don't know. I just prefer the old school, holding a book in my hand.
Me too.
And reading it.
It's very, I don't know. I like it. But so there are people who prefer the online version, but I find they still don't read the whole magazine. It's just, you know, when you're interested in one article, for example, when we did the Omanyala story, you know, people will buy the online paper just to read his story. Or even Evelyn Wanjiru, who, you know, she stayed for a while without having a child. After 10 years, she got one. I mean, it is something interesting. Everyone has a thing that they're looking for. So yeah, it's a good thing. And
you know, it's funny you say that, because even like with print, even when I was talking to the crew here today, many of them imagined that